Hello everyone, welcome to the final entry to my little mini series called Slendytubbies Files from the Apocalypse. Now this is a prequel spin-off to the main series that I'm going to be working on after this, called Slendytubbies Tales from the Apocalypse. I started working on my writing skills since I made a very terrible review video. It was 2 hours long and it honestly sucked ass, and taught me a very valuable lesson that I should always write a script before doing something like that ever again. So I thought writing stories could be good practice. So I guess so far it has, in a way, kinda. But anyways, that's for the people who are new here. Now, if you've been here for a while and been listening to this series, thank you. I would like to hear your feedback for this series. But anyways, now for the context before the story starts. Now, this is the final entry. If I remember correctly, in previous live streams and entries for this series, I said that I was going to do an entry for Nunu. I did cancel that. I'll get into why later. But instead of that, this last entry is made by Nunu. So, hooray! You still get to learn about Nunu at least a tiny bit. But anyways, now at the end, I say Nunu. That's because it's supposed to be from Nunu. I wanted to make that clear because it kind of sounded off when I was listening to the recording. One more thing before you listen. This is honestly the weakest entry in my miniseries. And I'm not entirely proud of it, but I just wanted to get this thing out so I can start working on the first tale for Slendytubbies Tales from the Apocalypse, which is Slendytubbies Lockdown Procedure. But anyways, I'm gonna stop stalling and let you listen. I was looking for a spot to build one of my research facilities. I found a desert that was quite like the outskirts, but bigger. There was even some old ruins there, just like the outskirts. The problem was that I came across an infected tubby. He was tall and skinny. He looked like he hadn't eaten in days, and something about him seemed familiar. I swear I've seen him somewhere before. So I decided to capture him. I left him in the training maze since I had nowhere else to put him. After that, I went through some old research I stole from the council. It turns out he was familiar. He was one of the 3 tubbies the council had made for some sort of an experiment. It took some time, but I managed to find one of the other ones, the blue one specifically. I put them in a room together to see what would happen. To my surprise, they were docile. In fact, they were very calm towards each other, as if they still knew each other. I didn't know my own infection could have this effect, so I'll make sure to keep this in mind for the future. Looking through the research, apparently this orange tubby can basically move through sand with ease. While not entirely useful in some situations, it's mainly his speed I'm interested in. This orange tubby can achieve very fast speeds. The research I have doesn't say that this orange tubby can achieve such speed, so it must have been a result of my infection. With the orange one having speed and the blue one having strength, they will make a great asset in my army. It's only a matter of time before my plan succeeds. It's time I take things into my own hands. Fix the world into what the humans wanted it to be. I made a promise, and I won't be breaking it anytime soon. Nunu. Alright. Now onto why I canceled the Nunu entry. And it mainly boils down to I really didn't feel like just giving everything there is to know about Nunu in one entry. That was the original plan, but I just changed my mind. I really wanted to turn Nunu into an actual character, because in the original story, what I mean by that is in Slendytubbies 3, he was evil, and Nunu hated the Teletubbies because they're weak or something or some shit like that. For me, I really want to take Nunu and give him more of a reason why he's evil instead of just I hate Teletubbies because they're weak as shit or something like that. And I hope it turns out well, because in Tales from the Apocalypse, the second story is going to be my interpretation of Slendytubbies 3, and that's the only time so far Nunu's gonna have any sort of involvement in the overarching story or in the timeline. Mainly because I want to focus on the council, because I do have some crazy ideas for the council. Y'all are gonna lose your minds from when you get to know more about the council properly. So yeah, that's why I canceled the Nunu entry, because I want to try making him a character and give him a better reason to why he's the way he is. Now, the only other game, Slendytubbies game that somewhat turned Nunu into a character, that like a villain, that was alright, and that was Slendytubbies The Apocalypse. I'm talking about the Roblox game, not the canceled DLC. The Roblox game, he's a villain. Just the reason why he's a villain is stupid, and Dan is going to eventually change why, or do better at writing it. Do better at writing on writing Nunu. I've already said multiple times before why I dislike SCTA Nunu. I even make fun of it from time to time because it's really that bad. And the reason Dan gave me while I was playing the research or the research lab, I think it was called, the research side chapter thing. The reason he gave me during that was so fucking stupid. So fucking stupid, dude. And from time to time, I just make fun of it because Nunu's writing is so bad for such a stupid reason. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this entry. It was the weakest in my opinion, but I really just wanted to get this thing out because I both really want to start working on lockdown procedure, but also don't want to because I really don't know how to go about it. Because the story is a SWAT team called the Hellhounds goes to Nunu's research facility to find missing police officers. Once they go in, they are trapped in there because the building goes into lockdown because the building sees them as intruders, and the way to deactivate the lockdown is by deactivating it in the security room, which is at the bottom floor, the 7th floor. So like I'm not sure if I should do like multiple floors a chapter or like have like 7 chapters and each chapter is a floor. Like I really don't know how to do that, and especially video wise, I'm not sure if I should like do two chapters in one video or just one, because I'm definitely not doing the entire thing in one video, because I already mess up a lot of times making these short entries for files from the apocalypse for this miniseries. So the amount of times I'm going to mess up while trying to read the entire story is just going to make me lose my fucking mind. So taking it slow and doing like 1 or 2 chapters is the best I could do. Now, I guess that's it. No. Okay, so I really want you guys to enjoy this series because there's one guy that I know that watches these and he enjoys them, mainly because I asked him if he did and he told me he did, but I just don't believe that, like, at all. I don't know why I don't really believe, or like find it hard to believe that the stuff I write is any good. I have yet to see any negative feedback or like constructive criticism on my writing, and I don't know if I'm doing this right or wrong. I don't know what to improve on and what's in, like, you know. So I just really need feedback. I really want people to enjoy this because this is my only way of expressing myself, since I can't draw. I'm not a game developer, so we can't make games. Like, there's anything that could be used to express yourself I can't do. And writing these stories is my only way of expressing myself, my creativity. And I really don't want to stop, but there's no point in writing stories if no one's gonna like them or watch these videos. So I really appreciate feedback. And I really hope y'all enjoy this, because Like, as I said, this is my only way of expressing myself. And I really don't want to stop. I am having lots of fun doing this. And I can't wait for you guys to see what I have planned for Tales from the Apocalypse. Specifically the Council and the Vanguard. Can't wait for you for you guys to learn more about those two things. But anyways, I'm gonna stop sounding like a broken record and stop dragging out this video. I hope y'all enjoyed for like the 1,000,000th time. And I'll see you guys later.